Part 1. How to intrigue everyone without saying a word. You only have 10 seconds to show you're somebody. The exact moment that two humans lay eyes on each other has awesome potency. The first sight is brilliant holograph. It burns away your new acquaintance's eyes and can stay embezzled in his or her memory forever. Artists are sometimes able to capture this quicksilver, fleeting emotional response. My friend Robert Grossman is an accomplished caricature artist who draws regularly for Forbes, Newsweek, Sports Illustrated, Rolling Stone, and other popular publications. Bob has a unique gift for capturing not only physical appearance of his subjects but zeroing the essence of personalities, the bodies and souls of hundreds of luminary radiate from his sketchpad. One glance at his caricatures for famous people and you actually see their personalities. Sometimes at a party, Bob will do a quick sketch on cocktail napkins of a guest. Hovering over Bob's shoulder, the onlookers gasp as they watch his friend's image and essence materialize before their eyes. When he is finished drawing, he puts his pen down and hands the napkin to the subject. Often a puzzled look comes over the subject's face, or he or she usually mumbles the politeness like, well, that's great. But it isn't really me. The crowd is convincing crescendos, oh yes it is, drowns the subjects out and squeaches of lingering doubt. The confused subject left to stare his napkins at the world and view himself or herself in the napkin. Once, when I was visiting Bob's studio, I asked him how he could capture people's personalities so well. He said it's simple. No, just look at them. No, I asked, how do you capture their personalities? Don't you have to do a lot of research about their lifestyle, their history? No, I told you, Leo. I just look at them, huh? He went to explain almost every facet of the people's personalities is evidence from their appearance, their posture, the way they move. For instance, he's calling me over to a file where he kept his caricatures of political figures. See, Bob said, pointing to the angles on various presidential body parts. Here are the boysness of Clinton, showing me half of his smile. The awkwardness from the elder George Bush pointing to his soul dear angle. The charm of Reagan nodding his ex-president's smiling eyes. The shiftiness of Nixon pointing the future tilt of his head. Digging a little deeper into the file, he pulled out Franklin Delano Roosevelt and pointing to his nose high in the air. Here's the pride of FDR. It's all in his face and body. The first impressions are indelible. Why? Because in our fast-paced information overload world, the multiple stimuli bombarded us every second. People's heads are spinning. They must form quick judgments to make sense of the world and get on with what they have to do. So whenever people meet you, they take an instant mental snapshot of the image that you become, the data they deal with for a very long time. Your body shrieks before your lips can speak. Are their data accurate? Amazingly enough, yes. Even before your lips and the first syllable escapes your essence of you already acts towards their brain. The way you look, the way you move is more than 80% of someone's first impression of you. Not only the word needed to be spoken, I've lived and worked yet in many countries where I didn't speak the native language yet. Without one understandable syllable spoken between us, the years proved my first impressions were on the target. Whenever I met new colleagues, I could instantly tell how friendly they felt towards me, how comfortable they were, and how confident, and approximately how much stature they believed in the company. I would just sense from seeing them move how the heavyweights were able, who were the welterweights. You have no accessory skills. You know too how, because Before you have the time to process the rational thoughts, you get a sixth sense about someone. Emotions recreations occur even before the brain has time to register what's causing the reaction. Thus, the moment someone looks at you, he or she experiences a massive hit, the impact of which lays the groundwork from the entire relationship. Bob told me he captures that first hit in creating his creators, deciding to pursue his own agenda for how to talk to anyone. I asked, Bob, if you wanted to portray someone really cool, intelligent, strong char- characteristics, principles, fascinating, caring, interesting to other people. Easy, Bob interrupted. He knew precisely what I getting at. Just give him posture, a heads up, a confident smile, a direct graze. It's the ideal image for someone who's a somebody. How to look like a somebody. My friend Karen is highly respected professional in the home furnishing business. Her husband is an equal big name in the communication field. They have two small sons. Whenever Karen is at home furnishing industry event, everyone pays deference to her. She is a very important person in that world. Her colleagues at conventions just stole for a position just to be seen casually chatting with her and hope to be photographed rubbing down elbows for industry bibles like home furnishing executive and furniture world. Yet Karen complains that she accompanies her husband to communications functions. She might just be a nobody when she takes her kids to school functions, just another mom. She once asked me, Leo, how can I stand out from the crowd so people who don't know me will approach me for at least assumption I'm an interesting person? The techniques in this section accomplish precisely that. When you use the next 9 techniques, you will come across a special person to everyone who meet you. You will stand out like a somebody, whatever crowd you find yourself in, even if it's not your crowd. Let's start with your smile.